Not long ago here at Coors Field, anticipation hung in the air ahead of a baseball game. On this day, the Denver Stadium hosted something much more serious.
I'm thrilled. Been waiting for this day for, 4 months now? How are you today?
This past weekend, a giant parking lot became a conveyor belt for healthcare workers and those 70 years of age and over as they received a COVID-19 Pfizer vaccine shot
1, 2, 3.
without leaving their cars.
We aim high when we set goals, and the goal was 10,000 in a weekend, so that's what you're seeing today.
Sarah White does logistics for UC Health, a hospital system that staged the 2-day, by appointment only mass vaccination event with just 2 weeks' notice.
This would not work with a walk-in, first come, first serve, as we've seen in other states where it's really been bedlam.
Instead, Dr. Richard Zane said it was a calibrated operation. Vehicles were funneled into certain lanes.
They then drive forward to a very large registration tent where they check in and their name and date of birth is confirmed. They're then waved forward to a vaccination tent. They are vaccinated. After they're vaccinated, they have a Band-Aid put on their vaccination site.
And then directed to a separate area where they're monitored for possible allergic reactions.
It's a privilege to get this, and I hope that many more people can get it.
Many have in recent days in places like Boston, New York, even Disneyland in California. Until now, mass vaccinations weren't really a viable option since vaccine supply was so unpredictable, and they still aren't the full answer to achieving total protection of the population, so-called herd immunity. Pop-up clinics geared to more remote communities and the more vaccine hesitant remain critical to that effort, although specific zip codes were targeted when these invitations went out.
Thank you.
It took sophisticated modeling and 175 employees to pull off the 2-day event.
And that's anywhere from our runners to our pharmacists to our vaccinators, our registrars, our flaggers. We hope that through all of the different vaccination events, we're able to hit those targets that we're setting as a nation and get through this as quickly as possible.
The fight against the pandemic is a numbers game. These vaccine recipients will be back here in 3 weeks for their second and final dose.
Getting vaccinated is not just an individual choice for your own health, but it's also a societal obligation.
One that many who are looking for freedom from isolation are happy to fulfill.
I would say go do it.
I think it's going to reduce everybody's anxiety a lot to just feel like we have a little bit more protection.
It's been tough. Yeah.
So today gives you hope?
Yes.
Hendrik Sabrandi, CGTN, Denver.